quick look out and see if I can see Rory Maguire there for Castlehaven. I can't quite spot Rory Maguire yet. Looks like he's not going to be in from start. Brian Hurley is in. The two Hurleys are in the square for Castlehaven, and the ball is up as they look to get early possession here with Andrew Welton. Welton doing well to get down over the ball, but a lot of pressure coming in from David O'Connor as Castlehaven trying to come away with this, trying to work it here with Killian Cronin. Cronin with a chance on goal, instead electing to fist it over in the opening score of the game. It's Knocknagree leading by a point to nil, but it's a great start for Knocknagree.
In fairness, Knocknagree, they've had 2 turnovers, probably shows their intent early doors. They're probably
open his account and also to put Castlehaven into the lead. Hurley's from just out to the left of the 2-point arc. He catches that one nicely. It's a sweet strike. Easy for a guy of that calibre. That's a lovely strike for Brian Hurley, and it's a nice score for Castlehaven just to settle them into this league final.
Yeah,
Andrew Welton, and a good opportunity now for Castlehaven on the break. Mark Collins with his hand on the ball, breaking in towards the 21. He's going to go for the shot. It's a lovely strike by Mark Collins. He's years at it. That's a lovely score.
I was about to say, I've seen that first hand far too many times, but good use of his body there and the kick out just to play the man. And then
Looney again coming away with that one. Michael McSweeney maybe just thinking about the shot instead of electing to come back out and around. This is Dennis O'Connor again, another shot off the right. That looks peach perfect. It is peach perfect. What a score again by O'Connor, and this guy's brought the shooting boots tonight.
In fairness, probably came from the kick out press, but Dennis O'Connor loves
outside of the boot. An audacious effort. It'll be a sweet score, dropping dangerously on the line. The keeper's gone for the ball. It comes back to Anthony O'Connor, and it's just over the bar, maybe saving the blushes of Dara Cahalan that time because he was going for the kick out in.
The ball in Conan
and the Knocknagree kick out as they come out over here the other side with Mark Collins. Collins fancying this one-on-one with Keelan Buckley, trying to get around the outside. Excellent by Mark Collins. It's a good opportunity. Squares it across, and it's a goal, and it's Jamie Walsh who squeezes it into the net. But it's that man again, Mark Collins, beating the tackle and setting it all up. Class is permanent.
Class is
permanent.
To
punish, and this time it's Jack O'Neill charging up the far sideline. Back out to Brian Hurley. He might fancy the 2-pointer off the left. Brian Hurley, sweet as a nut. And it's 1-3 on the trot for Castlehaven. What a score.
Yeah, and again, it just Knocknagree have been set all game, but the last couple of kickouts, they've been all over the shop.
Look to get something going here. David Toomey pop it into David O'Connor, and acres of space. O'Connor might fancy the shot at the point here, bring it in an awful long way. He looks to square it himself, and Niall O'Connor pushes it into the back of the net. The referee's going in. Ian, you called it. You thought that he might have been in the square.
In fairness, a very good move there from David O'Connor. Kind of sold the dummy, and he had the option to hand pass, but it looked like Niall Toomey was in the square when the ball. I'm not 100% now. I can't tell.
They're putting up the green flag. Killian Cronin, we spoke about how quick this guy is. He doesn't fancy it this time. Owen McSweeney bringing that one in from way out, a 2-pointer. What an incredible score.
A transition 2 there from Owen McSweeney. Again, all came from Knocknagree's kick-out press. I'm actually surprised with the lack of shot kick-outs from Castlehaven, but Sweeney, that was a great strike, and he has that in the locker. It's with 1 minute on the board there. They probably thought they were going to half-time. Next thing you know, lost kick out, blink of an eye, and you see there the half-time whistle's gone. And
that is it here for the first half. As we leave it here in Macroom at half-time, it is Castlehaven who take the narrowest of the final look around as Andrew Welton and Michael McSweeney have a look at each other, bounce off each other here in the middle of the pitch. The ball is up, and McSweeney doing a brilliant job, just showing his strength to muscle off Welton that time. Squeezes out over here to Owen McSweeney. Killian Cronin with an opportunity now, maybe loads of space this time for David Toomey. Should be a very simple score, and Toomey delivers. Quick start for Knocknagree. Great strength from Michael McSweeney to start it all.
Yeah, there's always a good...
And then the ball, Gerard Looney looking up. Dennis O'Connor maybe thinking about cutting in behind. Gerard Looney keeps going. O'Connor uses that as the dummy. He's got Anthony O'Connor coming around for the 2-pointer. This would be a lovely score. Is it going to hold all the way? It is. We love to see those ones drop down on top of the net. Anthony up the pitch once more with David Toomey, getting his hands on another bit of possession early in this second half. He's been doing well so far. Michael McSweeney wasting no time with pulling the trigger. And you spoke about it before the game. This guy's got a nice strike. Ian, will he certainly back it up?
We watched him do that numerous times. The UCC kind of comes late onto the play and doesn't even break straight. Great kick. There was another 10 yards in that.
Taking that ball, and now Castlehaven with the opportunity. Jack Cahalan, he's got a man to his right. He's got 2 of them. He likes to use Brian Hurley. Hurley fancies taking on the challenge. He's going to pull the trigger, but just over the bar that time from Hurley. He wanted the goal, but he comes away with the point. A lovely move, and it just shows you can get that kick. Hurley, he's got the turn on Keelan Buckley. Buckley hits the ground. This could be a big moment for Castlehaven. He's got Michael Hurley inside him. He doesn't need him. He carries it all the way. And maybe he should have given off that ball. He was just under a little pressure when he went for a strike. That's a really, really big let off for Knocknagree with this one. And he's looking inside. Yeah, Dennis O'Connor trying to jink, getting back onto his left foot. That one looks really good. If it has the distance, it has the accuracy. What a score by Dennis O'Connor. We've seen him kick 3 off the right, now a 2-pointer off the left. This guy is a really classy footballer, Ian.
Yeah, geez, that was a super score. It's a feature of Knocknagree's play here while we have a break, is that
out to a 5-point lead. It is 117 to 112 here, and this one out over the top towards Michael Maguire. Big opportunity now for Castlehaven. Is he going to use Michael Hurley? No, instead he just elects to pop it over, and trailing by 5 might not do it now. It's in the hands of Owen McSweeney, but McSweeney just electing to come back out over here towards that looks to be Anthony O'Connor shaping up with the shot. That'll be a lovely score. Another 2-pointer. He was quiet in the first half. He's got 4 points to show for his second half, and they've just got really, really classy forwards.
Yeah, and I like we kind of spoke about it before the game, but Knocknagree have come out here, I'd say, with 5 to 6 2-point attempts. There a small bit in the second half, but he's a serious option inside. He kind of balances well with the two lads. Just something I noticed here. It looks like Michael McSweeney's limping a bit heavily there in the leg. Could be a big factor coming late into the game, a ball winner like that. And
we spoke about this being a big free for Castlehaven, and delivered by Brian Hurley. Sweet strike. Happy enough to sit on. We spoke about this man coming onto the play late and getting on the shots. He's onto his left foot this time, breaking the tackle, back onto his right. That's a lovely play by Michael McSweeney, and the score to finish. McSweeney onto it at the end, breaking the tackle, getting it over the bar. It's a 6-point lead for Knocknagree, and this man has been immense.
Yeah, the horse didn't look lame there, no, in fairness. Came onto the play late. It might be something that they've been working on, because
O'Neill's got a lot of space in front of him. Jack O'Neill can bring this one in towards goal. He might think about squaring it across. He's caught between two minds. That might have been Steph's. The referee says no. Rory Maguire passed it across the substitute just onto the pitch, and it squeezes in. It was the shot from Conor Nolan. He didn't catch it clean. It might have come back off the post, but the end result is a Castlehaven goal. Not the cleanest of efforts, but it's a massive. Callahan finds himself in a little bit of space. He's got a couple of bodies in front of him. He might fancy taking this one on. He gets into the space. That's brilliant by Callahan. Can he find the score to level it up for Castlehaven? He can. It's level game. It's 121 to 218. Jack Callahan with a brilliant score, and we are well poised for his space in front of him. He's trying to find the space for the shot. He pops it in nicely towards Garrod Looney. Is he going to think about the goal? No, he fists it over. The roar goes up from the Knocknagree crowd. They've snatched the lead here late in the day. It's a 1-point lead for Knocknagree, and now the attention to Anthony O'Connor breaks the tackle, and now he pops it inside once more to Gary O'Connor. Can Gary O'Connor find the score? He does. That one looks to be holding the post, and another roar goes up from the Knocknagree supporters. It's a 2-point lead. Brilliant by Anthony O'Connor to break the tackle. Gary O'Connor held his nerve and secure, and there's more time on the clock. It's another chance for Castlehaven. Mark Collins has got his hands, and he's got Michael McSweeney to contend with. He's going to take him on. They're probably going to go for the juggler. Brian Hurley on the turn. Can they get a last minute goal to win it? Brian Hurley! You couldn't ride at Castlehaven with the last kick of the game. What drama! The supporters erupt here on the bank in Macroom as Castlehaven and Brian Hurley look to snatch it at the very death. The referee blows the full-time whistle, and out of nowhere Castlehaven have snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. Knocknagree will be so disappointed. They had their hands on the ball in the opposition half with time almost up.